week astrology. If you're thinking you have deja vu, well, you don't. I'm re-recording because my microphone was not on before. I was in a rush. So you get a better episode of This Week Astrology, actionable daily horoscopes for your astrology over the week of July 7th to July 13th. So do make yourself at home and relax. And we're going to talk all about this week. For those of you who do not know me, I am Josh with the Psychic, professional psychic and astrologer. You can check out my website, psychicsun.com, for all of my services. And you can also, on my website, find your written Cancerian new moon horoscopes at psychicsun.com/news. So let's talk about last week and what happened. Well, Mercury, planet of communication, entered Leo. So communication is likely to become more inspired, more creative, maybe a little bit more dramatic. It's time for you to share your ideas boldly and to let your words be passionate and inspiring, fostering engaging dialogues and commanding attention through confident and expressive communication. So this should be fun. Mercury is going to enter Leo or it already did enter Leo actually, on July 2nd, this past Tuesday, if you're catching this live. And it will stay in Leo, Mercury, until July 25th, 2024. So that ought to be really nice. Additionally, Neptune went retrograde on Tuesday, July 2nd as well. So Neptune is about spirituality. It's about your subconscious. It's about the imagination. And when a planet goes retrograde, that planet is experienced more on the internal landscape. So what this means is we're going to be getting more in touch with what we internally feel about our connection to God, our connection to spirituality, our connection to our imagination and creativity. So it's inner and spiritual creative exploration. You might want to turn to art, therapy, meditation, mindfulness to process your emotions and whatever you might be intuiting. Neptune, although it is wonderful in terms of spirituality and art and imagination, and also can pertain to illusions and delusions. So we might be delusional about some things, and Neptune retrograde is going to help us be like, okay, yeah, well, this isn't really what it seems, or it's not what I wanted it to be. So definitely enjoy this introspective period. You have it for a long time. Neptune went retrograde on Tuesday, July 2nd, and it will stay retrograde until December 7th, 2024. Be sure to check out your new moon in Cancer horoscopes and Tarotscopes for the new moon in Cancer that we have, or had, depending on when you're catching this, on July 5th. So that should be really, really helpful for all of us because we're starting a new emotional journey. So check out your Tarotscopes. The link to that is in the description below. Now let's talk about all this week and how you can make the most of it. We're now, since our new moon in the sign of Cancer, we're under our waxing moon cycle. So under the full moon in Capricorn, we are letting go of things, making space, banishing things that no longer serve us. What is love flows, what is not goes. Now that we have space from that full moon in Capricorn waning moon phase, now it's a matter of what do you want to invite into your life. So this is a time for you to take inspired action and to pursue your desires. Sunday is the sun's day. It connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. You want to do whatever lights you up, whatever excites you, whatever makes you feel excited, right? Because whatever gives you excitement is your built-in mechanism that says, go here, do this. And it's a double whammy of sun energy because Sunday is the sun's day. And also the moon will be in the sign of Leo, which is also ruled by the sun. Keywords for Leo, for your Leo moon on Sunday, include charismatic, proud, bold, ambitious, generous, warm-hearted, courageous, dramatic, optimistic, and self-confident. And numerologically, it's a 7 on Sunday, which actually harkens to the Chariot card in the tarot, which is apropos due to our Cancerian new moon energy that started on July 5th. 7 represents wisdom and contemplation, signifying understanding, introspection, and spiritual depth. Think knowledge and inner reflection. Plus, it's National Forgiveness Day. Maybe it's forgiving yourself, for something that you did that you feel bad about. Maybe it's forgiving somebody else. Maybe it was recent. Maybe it was a long time ago. But whenever you allow yourself to forgive, you create more abundance in your life. It's like you're freeing yourself of that resentment, of that negativity, of that toxicity, and then you're able to create more abundance. So it's a global day dedicated to letting go, healing wounds, and embracing new beginnings through forgiveness. So it's a gift that you give yourself, forgiveness, and it's a great day for it. So keep that in mind. On Monday, the 8th of July, of course, we're under our waxing moon phase now. So focusing on what we want, what we don't want, taking inspired actions. It's a good idea to visualize what it is that you want and then follow your impulses. Oh, this sounds good. I could do this, right? That could be a lot of fun. Additionally, your day's planetary ruler on Monday is the moon. So it's a very sensitive day. And really, these 2 weeks with the Cancerian new moon on July 5th, it is going to be a very sensitive 2 weeks up until that full moon in Capricorn on July 24th. So be sure to make the most of this Monday and Monday the 15th because your subconscious is very porous on a Monday. So you want to double down on your self-care, nurture your subconscious mind. And numerologically on Monday, it's an 8, which represents abundance and power, signifying ambition, financial success, and authority. Think prosperity and achievement. And your moon on Monday will be in Leo yet again. Make the most of a day with the moon in Leo by expressing your creativity boldly, embracing leadership roles, and enjoying playful self-expression. Leo loves to play. And we get two aspects on Monday. Venus in Cancer is going to sextile Uranus and Taurus. That's very, very harmonious. It's a gorgeous 60-degree angle between Venus and Uranus, planet of change. So Venus has to do with love and money. Uranus has to do with awakening, change, freedom. So you're able to make changes in regard to love and money on Monday that are harmonious. So if you're going to make any changes, Monday might be the day to do it. You want to infuse your relationships with excitement and spontaneity. This could be a very love at first sight aspect, actually. You might get scintillating flashes of insight about your partner. You might meet somebody and be like, oh my God, I'm going to marry that person. We're going to get married. So be on the lookout for that. Embrace new experiences and innovative approaches to love and pleasure. Also, we have another sextile, another very sweet, harmonious sextile between Mercury in Leo and Jupiter in Gemini. So you want to amplify communication, Mercury, with optimism and wisdom, Jupiter in Gemini. So you can express your ideas confidently during this time and explore new learning opportunities. Tim Burton has this aspect in his chart. His Mercury is in Leo and it sextiles his Jupiter in Libra. And it looks like he has a Capricorn moon, although we don't know the time of his birth. But he was very, very creative, right? So he was able to utilize that wild creativity, that Mercury in Leo, and expand and grow and build upon it with that Jupiter in Libra. So make sure that you are expanding and growing in fun, light ways that fill you up with joy. And you could watch a Tim Burton film to be inspired. Now on Tuesday, the 9th, we're of course under our waxing moon phase, so we're drawing things in. It's a great time for gratitude lists. It's a great time for vision boards. Explore paths to miracles, and all miracles are based on love. So foster growth and realize your visions and do whatever it is that you can to have a new start on this day. Action-oriented Mars rules your day on Tuesday, which is ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, and initiative. Your moon will be leaving Leo on Tuesday, entering Virgo at 9:47 a.m. East. So on Tuesday, we're going to be transitioning from creative self-expression, Leo moon, to practical focus and attention to detail, which is your moon in Virgo. So the party's over. Destroy the evidence. You want to just have as much fun as you can because you're going to be much more work-oriented, service-oriented come Tuesday at 9:47 a.m. So 9 is your number on Tuesday, being the 9th of July. Now, this is a double whammy of Virgo energy, sort of, right? Because those of you who know the tarot, number 9 is the Hermit card. And Hermit is aligned with Virgo. The astrological reference of the Hermit card is Virgo. So it's a very Virgo-y day on Tuesday. This is a day of finality, right? Because 9 is about completing a cycle. It's the highest single-digit number. It represents humanitarianism and compassion, signifying healing, altruism, and closure. Think empathy and global awareness. And it's National Sugar Cookie Day. So you can bake classic sugar cookies at home, or you could pick some up from the bakery and share these sweet treats with coworkers, neighbors, or anyone who could use a cheerful surprise. Sugar cookies sound great. Definitely a good way to brighten up and sweeten up that Virgo moon, which could make us a little bit more picky or pedantic. So enjoy that on Tuesday. On Wednesday, July 10th, we're of course under our waxing moon phase. So exploring paths to miracles. Remember, all miracles are based on love. So if you want more miracles, well, love more. Look for them. Miracles are commonplace if you're in vibrational vicinity of them. So look and ye shall find, right? Look for miracles and you'll find them. Mercury, planet of communication, rules your day on Wednesday. So expect lots of correspondences. You may want to pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room. Mercury is in good stead right now. It's not retrograde, and nor is it in its pre-retrograde shadow, but it will be come July 16th, entering its shadow period. So if you have any projects you need to get rolling, do so now. Make haste. Hurry up. Get going. Get the new moon. You want to get things going while communication is fluid and flowing, and that is now, not later. Your moon again will be in Virgo on Wednesday. Keywords for Virgo include analytical, practical, diligent, reliable, precise, methodical, modest, intelligent, helpful, health-conscious, orderly, organized, and quiet. Quiet on the set. Virgos are very quiet. They're not going to, interrupt you typically. They kind of want to just be left alone and to do their own thing. And you might too on Wednesday. 10, numerologically on Wednesday, represents completion and renewal, signifying fullness, new beginnings, and progress. So think success and fresh opportunities. And yet another positive aspect this week, I'm telling you, last week was really, really rough in terms of aspects, but this week is making up for it. The Sun in Cancer will trine Saturn in Pisces. So that's a beautiful 120-degree angle. So we're fostering emotional stability and long-term goals with sensitivity and compassion. We're building solid foundations for growth. So this is very, very positive. The Sun in Cancer wants emotional new beginnings, and that trine to Saturn is going to help you stabilize those beginnings. You're going to give your dreams feet, give them formation, some kind of structure, right? Jack Dempsey, whose real name was William Harrison Dempsey, was an iconic American boxer who became one of the most famous sports figures of the 1920s. He was actually a Cancer, born on June 24th, and he held the world heavyweight title from 1919 to 1926. So maybe you watch some old clips of Jack Dempsey and look at how that works out. He has his emotional Sun in Cancer, but he also has that trine to his Saturn in Pisces. So he's able to be disciplined, which to compete at that level and to have such success athletically, obviously you need a tremendous amount of discipline. So let Jack Dempsey inspire you on Wednesday. And on Thursday, the 11th of July, of course, we're still under our waxing moon phase. We're taking inspired action. We're pursuing our desires and fostering growth and realizing your visions. Definitely a day to make moves to expand and grow on Thursday, as Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, planet of luck and abundance. So think big and doubt your limits. Do whatever it is that you can to expand, branch out, get out of your comfort zone. Again, you're starting a new emotional journey with this new moon in Cancer. So you may as well expand in other areas. Now, your moon will shift from Virgo to Libra on Thursday at 10:06 p.m. East. So we're transitioning from practicality and detail orientation, Virgo, to seeking harmony and balance in your relationships. Libra. So it's a great date night on Thursday, Friday, even early Saturday. Really good for that Libra moon. Spend some time with your honey or find a new honey. Or both. My goodness, both? Maybe. Jupiter is in Gemini. Things come in pairs. And on Thursday, it's an 11, which is a master number. Whenever you have your two numbers, the same single digits together, 1 and 1, it's a master number. And 11 represents inspiration and enlightenment, signifying idealism, innovation, and visionary insights. So think intuition and creativity. And yet another positive aspect, on Thursday, Venus in Cancer will trine Neptune in Pisces. Really, really nice. So you want to embrace deep, compassionate connections. You want to infuse your relationships with creativity, romance, and spiritual harmony. Now, the problem with Venus trine Neptune or any Neptunian aspect is Neptune fuzzies things. We could get rose-colored glasses. So I would say the main thing is on Thursday, don't let yourself be taken in by something that sounds too good to be true. Not suggesting that if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. That can be the case. But you want to just make sure that you're reading the fine print and you're not committing to anything until you're absolutely sure, especially in matters pertaining to love and money. Likewise, Venus trining Neptune, Venus in Cancer trining Neptune and Pisces is really good for romance. So if you have somebody that you have in your life and you know that they're trustworthy, this is a wonderful time to really have a wonderful date night. You can have a lot of fun with your significant other, with your honey bunny. Also, if you're an artist or a creator of any sort, this is beautiful. You're going to be very inspired. Things are going to flow. Oceans of energy, right? So definitely enjoy this aspect. Burt Reynolds had this aspect in his chart. And Burt did some great stuff. So maybe watch a Burt Reynolds movie. That could be fun for old time's sake. Also on Thursday, Venus, planet of love and money, will enter the fiery, passionate, creative sign of Leo. As Venus enters Leo, bask in passionate and vibrant love. Celebrate creativity, romance, and the joy of being adored in your relationships. Leo inspires us to express love boldly, radiating confidence and warmth. Embrace Leo's dramatic flair to ignite excitement and playfulness in your partnerships. Leo does things in a very big day. This could be grand gestures of love. Could be a great day to propose, actually. Let your love shine brightly, filled with admiration and grand gestures, where each moment is a celebration of passion and affectionate devotion. Venus will enter Leo on Thursday, July 11th, there to stay until August 4th, 2024. So do enjoy this. It's super creative, super loving, super playful. If you start a relationship with Venus and Leo, you're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Because Leo, they know how to have fun. So do enjoy that. I'm excited for it. And on Friday, the 12th of July, well, of course, we're still under our waxing moon phase. So we're taking inspired action, pursuing our desires, manifesting our intentions. Think miracles. And all miracles are based on love. And lucky for you, Venus is Venus's day. Planet of love rules the day. So spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing this every day. It's the most practical thing to do, really. But we should definitely be doing it on Friday. You also want to make sure that you're counting all your blessings, especially during this new moon cycle. Because whatever we focus on grows. So if you're focusing on what you have, that's going to grow. Because what you appreciate, appreciates. Also, when you're in a state of gratitude, you're in a 100% state of receivership. You've received what it is that you desire. So definitely count on your blessings and spread the love on Friday. And actually, it's a double whammy of Venus energy on Friday because your moon will be in Venus-ruled lovey-dovey Libra. How nice. Keywords for Libra, for your Libra moon on Friday include diplomatic, graceful, peace-loving, social, cooperative, charming, balanced, aesthetic, indecisive, romantic, and fair. All is fair in love, as Stevie Wonder says. And numerologically, it's a 12 on Friday, which is very abundant, right? Because the cross sum of 12 is 3. Think of the Empress and the Tarot, another Venus energy. So it's a lot of Venus energy on Friday. Really nice. 12 represents universality and completion, signifying perfection, cosmic order, and spiritual wisdom. Think wholeness and harmony. But we do have an opposition on Friday. All that Venus energy, it's going to be opposed. Venus and Leo will be opposed by Pluto and Aquarius. So there may be some power dynamics you have to navigate on Friday. Do so with courage and depth. Transform your desires through self-awareness and authenticity. So you maybe go through some kind of transformation, especially in terms of love. There might be something that you love that comes against something else, especially Aquarius themes. It could be a matter of your friends or your hopes or your community, societal expectations perhaps, but you can do this. You can get through it. Celine Dion has this aspect in her chart. She's actually not doing quite well. I hope that she's doing better, but I believe Aries, Celine Dion has stiff person syndrome now. So she's stiff and can't move. I never heard of stiff person syndrome, but I guess Celine Dion has it. So let's send her love and light and good energy for her contribution. In her chart, she had Venus in Pisces, which makes sense with all her romantic ballads, opposite Virgo in Pluto. And it seemed to work out well for her all along. So maybe listen to some Celine and be sure to send her love so she can heal and get strong again and be all right, because people love her, right? And finally, on Saturday, the 13th of July, we are under our first quarter moon now. So the first quarter moon is the space and time between your new moon that we had on July 5th and your full moon that we'll have in Capricorn on July 21st. Smack dab in the middle of that is your first quarter moon. So if you set intentions on your new moon in Cancer on July 5th, now's the time to tweak your intentions and take action on your goals. Be sure to make empowered decisions under this first quarter moon. So it's like a check-in. It's like you start stuff on the new moon in Cancer, you set your intentions. Now, on Saturday the 13th, you're like, okay, well, what do we do? What's our plan, man? And a great day for planning, actually, with Saturn, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility, ruling your day. It pays to have all your ducks in a row. However, with the moon in Libra on Saturday, you may want to get your ducks in a row prior. Libra is a Venus-ruled sign. It can be very indulgent. Libra certainly knows how to get their ducks in a row, and they usually do so very efficiently. However, you might not feel like organizing or getting things taken care of under that Venus energy of Libra. Make the most of your Libra moon on Saturday by fostering harmony in your relationships, appreciating beauty, and seeking balance in all your interactions. 13 on Saturday represents transformation and rebirth, signifying change, resilience, and breakthrough. Think renewal and fortitude. Plus, it's Embrace Your Geekness Day. Celebrate today by embracing your inner geek and diving into your favorite passions and interests. That's going to be fun. So allow yourself to be a geek on Saturday. And maybe if you're inclined to share your geekiness with the world, well, at least embrace it. Embrace your geekiness on Saturday with Embrace Your Geekness Day. So thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Do check out my website, psychicsun.com. Oh, here's everybody. You did make it. Hey, Casmar, thank you for joining me. I appreciate seeing you. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're out in the lake? Oh, I'm so glad you are. That's so cool. Hey, Haley, nice to see you. Oh, you were here from the beginning? You were quiet. That's very Scorpio of you, Haley, being very quiet under the radar. And you need plans to follow through with. That's great. Well, thank you, Feisty Fiddler. Well, thank you all so much for joining me in the chat. It's really wonderful to see everybody here. I do appreciate it. Also, by the way, do check out your Tarotscopes. I'll be adding timestamps to those by this weekend. So you can wait for that, or you can just scan. Yes, of course I remembered you were a Scorpio. I never forget a Scorpio, ever. Kelsey's one too, and I believe Casmar is as well. Team Scorpio! So enjoy your weekend, everybody. Have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Thanks so much for joining me in the chat today. And I shall for sure see you soon. Take super good care, everybody. Bye-bye.